the Zone with Bills wide receiver Robert Woods and his special guest, wide receiver Sammy Watkins.
I'm Dave Dixter. The Bills come roaring back as Squish the Fish. We are going to break it all down.
And I'm Brad Gelber, and we've been taking your Twitter and Facebook questions all day long. We are in the zone.
In the Zone with Robert Woods on WBBZ-TV is presented by Transitown Automotive Group, serving Western New York for over 40 years. Trust Transitown. Creekside Sales and Service Outdoor Equipment Store, your factory-authorized Cub Cadet and Mahindra dealer. Dewville College, educating for life. And now from the WBBZ studio, here's co-host Dave Dixter.
Welcome to In the Zone. I'm Dave Dixter from 97 Rock. Thank you for joining us. A little razzle-dazzle in the studio. Not only do we have a special guest with Mr. Robert Woods, we also have Scott Flick from Flickshires. He's over here in the corner painting a picture that he is going to give away. So how about a big round of applause for Scott Flick. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of In the Zone, Mr. Robert Woods. Hey guys, and his special guest, you might have heard of him. His name was called over the PA system a few times yesterday, Mr. Sammy Watkins. Robert, we'll start with you. Once again, congratulations on the win. The first win at home in a while. It had to be a good feeling for you.
Definitely was a good feeling, coming out after the bye week, getting a chance to play at home against the Dolphins, and a big win for us, get this second half of our season started off right.
And our quarterback, by the way, wasn't that great? Tyrod Taylor, welcome back.
Yeah. It's definitely good to have Tyrod back.
Oh,
definitely good.
It really made me angry you threw that incomplete pass though.
Just one.
Tell us about Tyrod's play. He's a smart quarterback, and he really seems to maturing every game he plays.
Yeah, I think he's been playing really well. It's great to have him back, but just to see what he does, in the pocket, how he moves around. He only threw, I think, 12 passes this past game, but still enough to get a win, and does a lot on the ground. He bails us out a lot. With the pressure, getting out there, and not even like some 5-yard runs. He's out there, dancing, making guys miss, and picking up even more. But I was really impressed with him this game. Seeing one high safety, him looking off the safety and just delivering a great ball to Sammy many times throughout the games. But in the big plays, big plays by Tyrod and big plays by Sammy.
And speaking of Sammy Watkins, Sammy, for the first time in NFL history, we had two running backs rush over 100 yards and a receiver, which is you, catch over 150 yards of football, an NFL record. And ironically enough, when you were introduced, there were a few boos for you, but by the end of the game, they were chanting your name from one end of the spectrum to the other. Tell us about your game yesterday.
For the most part, I think I went out there and played hard, and not just for myself, but the guys that's next to me and for the fans. And we had a great crowd, and it was very electrifying to help us get the win. With the first play of the game, with the punt, with the ball going behind his head. So I just wanted to go out there and put on for the team and for the fans.
How bad did you guys want it? You lost 3 home games in a row. You went to London and lost to a Jacksonville team. People were starting to basically say the honeymoon was over with the coaching staff. And then you guys came back and made a statement both offensively and defense, especially offensively. I mean, how bad did you guys want the game yesterday?
I think we wanted it real bad. The thing of it really was, getting some guys back. You see the big guys who had impact. Sammy coming back from injury, Carlos coming back from injury, LaShawn coming back. Each guy who touched the ball, had 100 yards. 100 yards, 150 yards. But just getting the guys back, I think, was the biggest key aspect of our success this past game. And I think just getting everybody back, the energy was there. The crowd was involved, very hyped up. And just a lot of energy when you have everybody there.
It's a pretty good team when everybody's healthy, right, Sammy?
Most definitely. I think for the most part, Just got to be healthy, and everybody got to be on the right page and just execute the plays.
Carlos Williams, let's talk about his play yesterday.
He's a great back. He can do so many things. He's a big guy, but he also can move. He's a 4.4 speed. He can run outside, run inside, and he definitely been helping us on offense because you can have a quick back and a big back, but he got both.
We are 2-1 against divisional opponents for the first time in a long time. We have another divisional rival coming up this Thursday. We'll ask these guys about that and take a trip to the Dunn Tire Digital Zone when we come back. And welcome back to In the Zone. Dave Dixter here. What a great crowd we have here tonight, and what a great win by the Buffalo Bills. You guys are now 2-1 in the AFC East. First time you had a winning record against divisional opponents in a while. Now you have 2 divisional games in a row. Jets Thursday. Is there the word playoffs being mentioned in the locker room at all, gentlemen?
I mean, it's starting to get mentioned a little bit. You know, we got the Jets coming up this week, who is right now ahead of us. I mean, so just today, you know, Rex spoke on, you know, us beating the Jets. You know, it's definitely a big impact on our season because it moves us up, you know, in our division. I think we're in 6 or 7 right now. I think it will put us in 5. But you know, playoffs is starting to be brought up. But you know, this is a big game for us right here. The Jets
Sammy?
coming up.
Most definitely, it's one of the biggest games I think this year because if we beat these guys, we the wild card guys. If 5th come up to 6th or 5th in that spot, so we control our destiny. We just got to go out and play and have fun. Then come to the Patriots and play the Patriots and beat those guys, and just start a good start and get on a streak. I think.
Boy, that would be great. They beat the Jets and the Patriots. I'll tell you.
That'd be big.
We are going to take a trip now to the Dunn Tire Digital Zone, brought to you by, of course, Dunn Tire, the official tire dealer of the Buffalo Bills. And my pal Brad Gelber is behind the desk. Take it away, Brad.
Thanks, Dave. And make sure to check us out on Twitter at WBBZ and on Facebook at facebook.com/WBBZ-TV. All right, we're going to get right into Twitter now. And this is from James for Sammy and Robert. You guys can both answer. He wants to know, have you guys spoken to Percy at all? And how is he doing? Can you talk a little bit about how missing a guy like that does to a team?
I think he's doing great. He reached out to me after the game and told me great game. And I mean, a guy that has been playing for 8 years and just recently been taken out from an injury, it hurts. Not only himself, but the team, because it's so many key matchups that he brings to the team with his speed. You can't double me, you can't double Woods, you can't double him. And the run game is dominant when he's there, when all of us on the field. So it definitely hurt us in the aspect of game planning and executing the plays that we want to run.
Yeah, I think you know, missing a guy, you know, especially with injuries, middle of the season, something that's, you know, been bothering for a while is, you know, definitely big impact. You know, injuries are part of this game. You know, praying for him, wishing him the best. But like Sammy said, just matchups. He creates, you know, many different mismatches. Just because he's so fast, but you see him at running back, you see him at receiver, catching reverses and everything. He's just so dynamic to our offense. Just adds another threat. You know, he's so dynamic in what he does.
Well, we wish him well, and hopefully, you know, he'll be back next year. We'll move on to the next question. Is from Charlie on Twitter, and he wants to know: does playing in nationally televised games add any pressure, or do you guys kind of just tune that stuff out?
Nah, I'll say wouldn't say added pressure, but
you wouldn't?
It's just more excitement, more energy. Love playing the night games. I can't wait to play a night game in Buffalo. But yeah, the night games in the media, the attention, this is a big game. You know, big time players step up in big games. You look for opportunities like this, and going against the Jets, wearing the red jerseys. So hope y'all like them. But we'll see.
Great. All right. And our next question is going to be about the Thursday night game as well. It's how does your week of preparation change when you have that Thursday night game?
It's a little bit different.
You had a long practice today, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You more got to focus on yourself and the game plan and the preparation and getting your mind set, because you're not out there running and hitting and doing all these routes because it's a short week. So like today, we did more of a walkthrough and more of getting your mind and getting prepared for Thursday.
Yeah, with the shorter weeks, I would say it's more mental than it is physical preparation-wise. Just because it's a quick turnaround, your body gotta, recover. Speeding it up, you just gotta more mental work and less physical.
Great, and I think that's all the time we have, so back to you, Dave.
Thank you, Brad Gelber from the Dunn Tire Digital Zone, brought to you by, of course, Dunn Tire, the official tire dealers of the Buffalo Bills. Real quick question for you is, you didn't get that many, you got thrown to once, and it wasn't a very good throw because he was rushed. Does it bother you that Sammy was getting all the catches yesterday?
No, but a little inside scoop, that one target was actually for Sammy. It was just a miscommunication in reads. But no, it didn't bother me at all. I had another role this past game, had a couple blocks, to spring our running backs free. But just excited to see this guy back. Really, just a dynamic player.
Everybody was.
And you see what he does on the field. I mentioned to him earlier today, he had 8 catches, but he's missing 2 more targets. You gotta give him the ball.
Absolutely. We are going to take a trip to the fan zone next. Robert's going to go out there to the fan zone. We'll be right back.
Connect in the Fan Zone, brought to you by Sports Obsession and the Galleria Mall.
And welcome back to In the Zone. Dave Dixter with Robert Woods, Sammy Watkins, and it's always a fun show, especially after the Bills have a huge win. And we're going to take questions from the fans now. We'll take a trip to the Fan Zone with Robert Woods out there with, again, my pal Brad Gelber. Take it away, guys.
Thanks, Dave. And one of our lucky studio audience members will win a $25 gift certificate to the Buffalo Roadhouse Grill, which is a great prize. And we're going to pass things over to Robert now, who's with our first studio audience member, a special studio audience member.
Special guest. Thanks, Brad. Yeah. Introduce yourself and what's your question? Let them know.
Gabe Northern, former Buffalo Bill, 96-99. I'm a former player, but I'm more of a fan now, man. I'm so glad y'all squished those fish. My question is a little bit about the preparation of your post game. I want to know for both of y'all, what is your that last song that you listen to before you take those headphones off, and after a game like this one, who's the first person you call when you pick that phone up?
I'm probably listening to something Future. Should say Future's an artist, not something in the future, but just listening to Future, something that's gonna get me riled up for the game. And then after the game, probably both my parents, hit them both up and just get the reviews from them. How about you, Sammy?
I listen to all type of music, honestly. I start off with probably Lil Wayne, Drake, some Rick Ross. I try to switch it up with variety of music, and then. First person I probably see is my daughter, my girlfriend, and my parents call, of course, and they check up on me.
Hey, Robert and Sammy, I'm just for the future games. I'm going to mix a little music for you guys and get your broaden your horizons a little bit, all right?
Definitely. How you doing? What's your name? Where are you from?
Ryan Adams. I'm from Buffalo.
All right. What's your question?
You guys have to be good offensively and defensively on the ball, but is the coach still drilling in decreasing penalties each game as you continue through the season?
Yeah, I think this past game, there was a couple penalties on Miami on special teams, and guys were actually getting excited that the penalty wasn't on us, and just trying to celebrate, not having a penalty. But we had a few, like you said, gave Miami some first downs, but definitely mentioned it and definitely still working on correcting it, and I'm just trying to minimize each and every penalty we have. Thank you.
Yep.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Got someone sleeping with you?
Yeah, he's trying to make it through the show. My question is more for Sammy. I know you got a little girl, so how do you balance family time with the crazy NFL schedule?
It's not as crazy as everybody look at it, but for the most part, it's all during the week. So I gotta get to bed early. So my girlfriend put the baby. She handled all that situation with getting her to bed and stuff like that, putting her in bed. I wake up every morning. She have kind of all my stuff out that I need to take, whether it's vitamins or anything I need to get done. And then the rest of that, I kind of put everything behind me once I'm at the stadium. I'm not worried about what they're doing. I know they're in a good place. They're at home or out playing somewhere. But when I come back home, it's kind of you got to spend 2 or 3 hours playing. Get attire, have fun, do what you need to do as a dad. And it's the next day. Every day is the same day. So it's a schedule. You kind of get used to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think
we had a lot of off the field questions this time.
Good questions this week, and I think that's all the time we have. Good job, Robert. And back to you, Dave.
Hey, great questions, guys. Great questions, audience. We are going to take a trip to the Gelber and O'Connell Hot Shot Challenge next. We will be right back.
The Hot Shot Challenge Zone is brought to you by Gelber and O'Connell, your car accident and injury law firm. Call 633-5050.
Okay, welcome back. We're in the Gelber and O'Connell Hot Shot Zone. We're going to see if these guys can throw a football. We have Team Robert Woods. We have Team Sammy Watkins. Robert, who is your guest here?
We have Matt today, who's been practicing and looking good so far, looking good.
And then Sammy Watkins, Team Sammy Watkins. Who's your partner over here? That Dave?
Dave Richards.
Dave Richards?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Robert Woods is going to go first. Go ahead there, Matt. Good luck to you. You're playing for a Sweetworks candy basket, but everybody's a winner. We have Dave and Buster's gift cards too. All right, nice throw, Robert. He missed, so you need to make this. That Sweetworks candy basket is on the line. Close. You're getting better at this throughout the season. All right, Dave, step right up. Oh, with authority. And Sammy, go ahead and make a throw right there. And look at that. Team Sammy Watkins wins by a score of 2-0. They win the Sweetworks candy basket, but everybody's a winner because we do have those Dave and Buster's gift certificates coming your way. We are going to take a short break and then talk about what we have to do to beat the Jets coming your way next here on In the Zone on WBBZ-TV.
Get in the zone this winter with a snowblower from Creekside Sales and Service. Enter to win one now. Go to WBBZ.TV and click on the Creekside logo. One entry per person per family. Creekside Sales and Service is your factory authorized Cub Cadet and Mahindra dealer. South Transit Road, Lockport.
Man, that crowd is loud. I feel like I'm at the stadium. There's a nice looking snowblower right there, and Larry Nice was our latest winner. We still have one more snowblower to give away. You can log on to WBBZ.TV, and maybe you can be our next winner. Special thanks to Scott Flick from Flickshires. He's over there painting a picture, a little razzle-dazzle for the show today, and he is eventually going to give that away. As we mentioned earlier in the show, the Buffalo Bills are 2-1 against AFC East opponents. They have a huge game against the Jets in Jersey this Thursday. The Bills are going to be wearing red against the Jets all green. It's kind of cool.
Most definitely. The key to, I think, playing this game and winning this game is just going out there and having fun and executing the plays that's presented to you and not worrying about flags and penalties that we can't control because they got a job to do. We just got to go out there and play the game that's supposed to be played.
Any predictions of how many catches you're going to have, Sammy, or is it something you just want to stay away from?
Yeah, it's something I want to stay away from.
Yeah, don't tweet anything like that either, right? And then Robert, what do we got to do to beat Jets, man?
I think they do a lot up front with their D line and their linebackers. Just protection, protect our quarterback and let Tyrod do the work and tackle their running back. Got a good back in the backfield, but got some good tacklers, so we're good.
Yeah, and you guys have been playing well on the road all year long.
On the road has been pretty good for us. Coming up, accepting the challenge. Bring your run game and your defense is what they say on the road, and I think we've been bringing that so far.
You think you're more relaxed on the road because you've had some issues at home?
I wouldn't say more relaxed. We love playing at home. It's just it's been working out for us on the road. Just trying to win every game we can, and so far they've been on the road.
All right, guys, listen, I have a great feeling that the Bills are going to win another one, a big game. We're going to talk about it next Monday right here on WBBZ-TV in the Zone. Thank you for watching. Go Bills. Thanks, Sammy, for coming out. Thanks, Robert, as usual.